What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the channel. My name is Clown, and in today's video I'm going to be giving you guys the ultimate guide to Forsaken. Let's get into it. If you're new here to the channel, go down below and hit that subscribe button as I post weekly videos dedicated to zombies Easter eggs, tutorials, and guides. If you need help on anything zombies related in Call of Duty, I got you covered. Make sure you turn on post notifications, that way YouTube notifies you when the next video goes live. To begin, we obviously need to go over here and activate the teleporter. Once we activate the teleporter, we are going to go ahead and stay in the start room. We're not going to teleport through. The reason being is because rounds progress on a time limit here. Once you go through the portal, rounds will only progress when the last zombie per round is killed. The reason we are staying in the starting room is because we are going to build up a fat pile of cash, and this fat pile of cash is going to allow us to open up doors, buy a better box weapon or a weapon off the wall for a mini boss fight later on in the sequence. To begin building up our fat pile of cash, I would definitely recommend using a melee weapon, just because this grants 115 points per elimination, whereas the counterparts will only grant 90 points per elimination. If you don't feel comfortable using a melee weapon, that's okay. You can use its counterpart and just aim for critical eliminations. This will grant the same amount of points as a melee kill. Your points should start stacking at a rapid pace now that more and more zombies are coming into the map. You should feel comfortable training around in 2 key locations. Train zombies around the truck by the teleporter, as well as over on the dock on the staircases. If you don't know how to train, that's okay. I have a tutorial coming out very soon on how to train zombies, and in the meantime, this is what I would recommend. Jumping up on this cargo truck here, you'll activate an exploit on the map where the zombies will pile up at the back of the truck, and that is the only way they'll climb up. They will not throw their guts at you, and while this is an exploit, it is liable to be patched later on in the future. This exploit works very well for newcomers that just aren't very great at zombies yet, or maybe for people that just don't know how to train zombies yet. However the case, this is a great spot to go ahead and build up a massive amount of points, and if you have lucky RNG like I did, you can get double points very frequently up in this spot. The amount of points we should have by the end of this, I would recommend going upwards of 20,000, but as a bare minimum, no less than 13,000 points are required to go forward after the start room. Now that we have our points built up, let's go ahead and make our way through the teleport. Once we get through the teleporter, it's going to drop us into what's called Main Street. We're going to make a sharp left right up here on the staircase, and we're going to go up the staircase and buy our very first door. Once we buy our first door, we're going to drop into the actual Main Street, and there's going to be a building right here on our left. Don't worry about any of the other buildings at this moment in time. We're just going to come right over here to this building to our left. We're going to open up this very first door, and we're going to make our way through this building to another set of staircases in the back right corner. We're going to go up this staircase, and there's going to be another gate that we're going to open up. Once we make our way up this staircase, 9 times out of 10, the mystery box will be over here in the back corner. However, in my gameplay, it wasn't there, so we're going to go ahead and make our way through the teleporter. Now that we made it through the teleporter, there are 4 items we need to collect, so pay attention very, very closely. These 4 items are going to be spread across this map right here in the town square. One item can be found right here in the arcade shop, which is the building directly below the teleporter. The next item can be found directly across the street from the arcade room. It's going to be in this TV shop. Our third item can be found just across the street in front of the TV shop in the theater. Our fourth and final item can be found in the Burger Town behind the counter, and it's usually in one of 2 spots. All of these items are very noticeable as they are outlined in gold, so they shouldn't be too hard to miss. Now that we have all 4 of the items collected, let's go ahead and get ourselves a better weapon. Our loadout weapon will no longer work as our mini boss fight is growing closer. I would suggest go ahead and hitting the mystery box like I'm doing, or buying a better wall weapon. There are plenty of wall weapons all over the map. There is also one wall weapon within the actual mini boss fight area in the bunker. It is a Krieg 6, and in my gameplay it was a purple rarity. Now that we have ourselves a better loadout, let's go ahead and make our way over to the broken teleport. We can find the teleporter by going through Burger Town and taking a sharp left. The teleporter icon will pop up on our screen, and let's just go ahead and make our way over there and go ahead and build the teleporter. Once the teleporter has been rebuilt, we can go ahead and make our way through the teleporter. Once the teleporter has dropped us in, we're going to be spawned into the bunker. We're going to go ahead and follow the on-screen instructions and make our way over to this door, and we're going to go ahead and open it. Once we've made our way over and open up the door, we're going to find ourselves into another location. In this location, we're going to go follow the on-screen instructions straight to the back, and we're going to find ourselves at another teleporter. This teleporter will take us to the observation tower, but before we can go there, an abomination will spawn in. Some things to note here: the abomination is a very hard mini boss to actually take on. If you have Ring of Fire, I would suggest using it, as you can get more damage out of it. Also, hitting critical hits is the best way to get this thing down. It has a massive amount of health pool, and the rounds won't tick over until the abomination is dead, so you won't have to worry about additional zombies spawning in so long as you've had the abomination spawn in before the end of round. Your loadout weapon will not cut it, as the mini boss fight here is very, very hard. Your loadout weapon does 0 to minimal damage to this abomination, and I would suggest using an actual wall weapon, a mystery box weapon, or equipment, and your special ability. If you have score streaks going into this mini boss fight, I would suggest using the flamethrower or war machine if you have enough salvage to craft it before going in. If not, then good luck, and I wish you the best. To get the critical hits on the abomination, however, you're going to see a purple light come out of one of the heads. You're going to want to shoot the purple head, and that is how you get the critical hits on the abomination. Once you've dealt enough damage to the abomination, its movement speed will actually increase. However, the damage that he deals will not increase. The movement speed increase makes it more difficult to actually land the critical hits you need to deal the damage to this abomination. Body shots won't cut it, as they only deal about 15 to 20 damage, not percent actual damage. However, with these tips and tricks, you should be able to take down the abomination with ease. Once the abomination is slain, the teleporter will open back up and you can make your way up to the observation tower. Once you make it up to the observation tower, you can go ahead and lift the lockdown, which is going to open up Pack-a-Punch and the Trials machine. And that is the Forsaken guide on how to get to the observation tower and everything you guys need to know in between. If you'd like to see a Forsaken Easter egg guide, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, as that video will be coming out very, very soon. If you guys enjoyed this tutorial and guide, go ahead and leave a like on the video. That way it helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. If you get stuck at any point in your gameplay and you just feel like you can't get through it, leave a comment down below and I will help you out to the best that I can. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, consider doing so, as I post weekly videos on everything Call of Duty Zombies. Thank you all so much for watching the video, and until the next one, peace out.